two, three, go!
Hi, quick question for all the founders and leaders who are watching. When something breaks, like a vendor goes silent, a deadline slips, or a report is missing, who is the person who stops the bleeding? If that person is still you, then you aren't a CEO. You're a firefighter, and firefighters don't have time to scale. Hi, I'm Evie, and welcome to the Sagan Live. We don't just talk about hiring, we show you the exact moment a great hire pays for themselves. Today isn't just an interview. We're going to show you how a high level operations and project manager thinks so you can audit your own internal processes. Today we have Pablo with us from Mexico and his managed complex logistics and vendor ecosystems. Pablo, hi. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And you, Abby? All good?
I'm great as well. So we're gonna throw a scenario at you. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Fantastic. So, Pablo, here is the situation. You're supporting a growing company running multiple projects at once.
Got
Projects.
it.
On Monday morning, three things happen. The first one is a key vendor email saying that they cannot deliver materials in time. The second is that your founder asked for a KPI report for the last quarter in 2 hours, and he needs it in 2 hours. And the last one would be that the project team is confused because the scope of one deliverable changed, but not everyone was informed. The launch deadline is still the same. What do you do first, and how do you prioritize the rest?
Well, I believe the most important thing to do, first of all, it is to manage on what can be done in 5 minutes, what is important, what is urgent, and what is important. So that's how we scale it. Uh, on this case, well, the first thing to do is stay calm, review all the information, and I believe the most important thing is the vendor. So we got a timeline for it, right? We need to focus on it. The first thing to do is assess, check what's the issue, what's the reason of this issue, check with the vendor on possible solutions. If he can give us any alternative solutions to it. If there's no way, we always have to keep in mind that a second option it's important. So having a second vendor on our CRM on database for these kind of situations is important, but it's also important to make updated both parties on it. So same with the vendor, same with the client, update on the situation and offer solutions, not just update on the problem. So after that being said, I believe checking the alternative, solving with the client and solving with the vendor. After that, we got the urgency on the update um, for the change that we have. I believe that will be the second one. So in this case, we have a. Oh, sorry, I went off with the camera. Perfect. So on this case, we have that the project team is confused because of a scope. Well, the first thing to do is check on our tracker. It's always important to have an smart sheet that we share with all the team, so everyone was informed. Once we got this, we can assess everything and keep all the team updated. So always checking on our CRM or on our smart sheets to make sure, well, everything is on the same page and we all got the same information. So we must document this information, check in the project tracker that everything's updated, and once we got it updated, share with the rest of the team to make everything run smoothly. If the team is not replying through this, we always can reach on different tools like internal CRM or, for example, systems like Slack. And after this,
Yeah,
uh,
fantastic. Continue.
sorry to interrupt, my bad.
No worries.
Uh, Thank you. And I believe after this, I will put like the main attention on the important one. That's the KPIs. So obviously, we'll check my database to update these KPIs. Keep it running on time. Always having a background on checking previous comments so we can review on what's been done. And this way, we do not delay like double checking everything, only the important highlights. If I got a like specific question or something that is not clear, I went directly to the source and update my CRM. But having a background is always good. So with this been happening, I'll be updating the KPIs on time so we got the accurate information. So basically, to make it short, it's keep a track, write it down, and solve it. That's how it works.
Wonderful. Thanks for walking me through how you're going to solve the whole process. I just have a few follow up questions, specifically on the vendor side. I'm curious, what exactly do you communicate to that vendor?
Well, the first thing that I communicate to the vendor, it's what happened. Obviously, all the interest. It's that we have a deadline. So the first thing that the vendor should know it's that we need to be pretty focused on hitting that deadline on time. So first of all, I need to know what caused the issue, the material that we're transporting, and how we can solve it. With that in mind, the vendor will give us a feedback on how we can solve it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Pablo, for sharing and walking us through how you're going to solve this type of scenario. And thank you for joining us today in this live.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ivy. Have a good one.
You too. So, for the founders and business owners watching, that is what a strong operations thinking looks like. Not just reacting to problems, but also structuring the chaos so that the team can move forward. If you're watching this and thinking that this is the kind of operational support your business needs, then send us a DM in LinkedIn or in X, or drop a comment in this live stream because we're live both. Actually, in all of our platforms, and comment with the word consultation, and we'll set you up with a quick free call. We'll show you how hiring global talent like this can strengthen your operations without adding massive payroll. And if you ever want to meet Pablo, whose rate is at 1500 a month, and yeah, at 1500 a month based in Mexico, then you can interview him for free. Send us a DM and we'll send you a scheduling link immediately. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. See you on the next Sagan Live.